Making tote bags are very easy until you realize that you do not know how to make an inner pocket for your tote bag. In today's video, I'll be showing you detailed step on how to sew an inner pocket for your tote bag. And you will also get to learn how to make the tote bag from the beginning to the end. Let's just get right into the tutorial. Okay, so I began with making the handles. In my previous video, this one showing up here, I showed how to make handles for your tote bag. Now for my lining, I'm using satin lining. You can use any one of your choice, but for me, I use the mirror face satin lining. Then I did my for that part, for this particular part, I used 2 by 2 for my measurements. Right, I use 16 inches by 18 inches. This one is 16 inches, and this way it is 18 inches. Then unfold, like I folded it, I did 2 inches cut from the left and from the right, like you saw at the beginning. Right now, I'm going to go on to sew my handle for the bag. When I'm done with the handle, I'm going to now go on and show you the most important part of this video, which is how to put a pocket on your tote bag or inside your tote bag. I'm going to go on and cut extra fabric. On this is on folds. I measured 7 by 8 inches. Right, this is because of the zip I'm using. You can make yours to be bigger or can make it to be smaller. It depends on what you want. Right, so right here on the pockets, on one side I'll open it up. On one side I'm going to do zero. I'll measure 3 inches on the top and mark it. Then measure 0.5. Right, 3 inches on the top, 0.5, 3 inches on the top, 0.5. Then from the other side, I'll measure 2 inches from the left and 2 inches from the right. Right, so I'm just going to go ahead and mark it 2 inches from here, 2 inches from here. I'm going to go ahead and just join the lines together to have it looking like this. Right, this is what it's going to look like. Right, this is what it's going to look like. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and sew this. I'm going to sew this round. I'll just go ahead and put this on my machine, sew it round. I'll place it on the lining where I want it to be. Right, I'll place it on the lining where I want it to be. Then I'm just going to go ahead and sew. When I'm done sewing, I'll turn that over and I ensure to give it a good press. There was no light, so I couldn't press this down. I'm now going to go ahead and just open this up. Right, and put my zip and top stitch it. Put my zip and top stitch it. If you're wondering how I got to open it, when I was done sewing, I just made a mark and tore that part open. I'm sorry, I didn't realize my phone wasn't recording at that point, so I couldn't get that part. All right, you just go ahead and tear the middle of this thing and tear it open. Now this is it. This is what it looks like. This is the zip. To close this up, to make this a pocket, I'm going to just do it this way. Right, I'll just do it this way and sew around the pockets, sew around the material just to close it up. When you're done sewing, you are done with your pockets. This is how to make an inner pocket for your tote bag. So I'll just go ahead and close this up. When I'm done closing it up, I'll show us what next to do. Now I'm done with the pocket. The next thing I want to do is to join my tote bag, joining the lining and the main fabric together. So I'm going to just go ahead and sew the zip, right? The zip for the main bag, and sew the zip for and sew the satin material together, just like this. when you are done, you're just going to go ahead and top stitch this, right? Top stitch it so that it stays down neatly. If there's iron, if there's light, it's also advisable that you go ahead and press it so it stays neatly down. Just top stitch it and do the same thing for the other side, right? Do the same for the other side, and your inner lining or your lining has been successfully added. When you're done sewing, right, you just turn it inside out after putting your zip head, right? Turn it inside out. This is the last part. You're going to ensure that this matches this to this. You hold it together and do the same thing for the other side. Do the same thing for your lining and just sew from the beginning to the end. For me, my lining, the under is open, right? The under of my lining is open. That is the part that I will be using for my to turn it over, right? So I'll just pick this, and this is how it's going to be. When I'm done sewing, I'll pick this one, this to this, right? The same thing for the other side, and the same thing for the lining as well, right? This to this to this, and then I'll just close it. If the measurement is correct, there should be no excess. It's supposed to lap properly. I'll just go ahead and close it. Now, for this one, because the under is open, I'm going to sew about 2 inches in from the left, 2 inches in from the right, so that I can have something that I will use to, do the same thing for the base, for the lining. This is what it's going to look like, right? This is what it's going to look like. When you're done joining it, your next thing is to go ahead and turn over. Right now, I'm done sewing that part. I'll just go ahead and open the zip from the inside and turn this to the right side. Right. The last part is to close the part where I turned over. But before I do that, I will ensure that I use my hands to open up every part of the tote bag so that everything is properly, turned over. Nothing is hidden inside. Nothing is bulging inside, but they are all opened. When there's light, if there's light, it is also very important that to iron this out so that it's have enough form. Another thing again, the lining you are using for your tote bag is also important. I use a very light one, but like I said, this is for me, so I'm not paying so much attention to how strong it is or how firm it is. If I was doing this for a customer, I would use a stronger gum stay or even use Marco, right? So this is a tutorial for pocket making, inner pocket making for your tote bag. Tell me in the comment section if you like this. If you would like me to make another video, also let me know in the comment section and I'll be recording one for you. For now, thank you so much for watching to this point. Please do ensure to subscribe, leave a like on this video, comment, and let's get this to get to more persons. Bye.